Hate Army General saying hate Army shit to hate Army. If your name is Hate Army?
The hate army stands with you thick and thin. Use the hate against me. Oh, hate army says the hate army stands with you thick and thin. Well, allow me to just kind of tell you, I like positivity here. I'm not a huge fan of hate, right? I had a bullshit character I did for a while that was all about hate, and that character was removed because I don't want to create that. So like, if you want to be hateful, that's fine, but I would rather you do that like, I don't know, like off the clock when you're not watching me. Like, bring your positivity here. I'd appreciate that. I know our community would too. That's what we're building here, is a positive community, not a hateful community. I don't want to do the fake hate bullshit. I'm not doing that. Suzuki says toxic positivity. No, I'm not doing that toxic positivity bullshit either. Right? I'm going to be real with you, for real, faux real. Let's get a little Double Dragon 3 music going. Hate Army says, my name comes from the fact that I use the hate against me, and I use it to overcome negativity or something like that. I don't know. Well, good. I hope you do. I look. People will always be upset about something, right? Bishi says, will you be doing a little more research? Bishi, how do you know I haven't done research? This has been a full fucking time job. Like, I've literally lost sleep over this interview.
Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
Right. I've done all the research. All of it. KB coming in with the, if I like your content, then I'll stick around. Cool. Great. Like, this is turned into like this fucking like Barbara Walters style interview, right? Where people like, I've said this a couple times, and I'll kind of reiterate this again. I could find the cure for cancer during this interview, find out who really killed JFK, figure out a clean energy source that saves humanity, and people will still hate this interview. Absolutely. Like, people will still hate it. Barack says, dude, your stream attendance on Thursday will be sky high. Who cares? I don't care. I'm not doing this for shock and jock and all that. Like, I don't care. Like, I'd be fine with 100 people tuning in. I'd be fine with 5 people tuning in. I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, we're gonna do the same show regardless. This is definitely like a one-off. So, but House says, do journalism classes even teach investigative reporting anymore? Or is it all about how to control people's minds and stuff? Man, I don't know. It's I don't know, because I haven't been in a class in, a couple decades, right? The idea of like testing my journalism skills, like, this is like me going into a prize fight without training for the last 2 decades. It's like, whatever, And by the way, as Mr. Brockrock says, I mean, do they even require a journalism degree anymore? Hell no. No. So then there's like comments like this. It says, Vishi's Craig's journalism degree is the same place as Phil's business degree. Seems as useful as well. Well, it just may be, except I have not been a journalist for 20 years. So, but, so. Anyways, what's up, Nick? How are you, man? Like, we have a lot of people coming on the show soon. A lot of people coming on Side Scrollers. And I said, Phil's like one show. Like, like when I talked to Phil on Thursday, it'll be the first time I've actually spoken to him in well over a decade, right? Well over a decade. I don't know, 13 years. I don't know how long it's been. He says SGC 2013. I don't recall, but you know, whatever. So like, yeah, it'll be like, hey, what have you been up to? Hate Army says, wouldn't you agree that you probably need a different approach to interviewing different people? Not every person is the same, nor do they have the same baggage. I think everybody has baggage. Just a matter of how much of a microscope you want to put on people. Everybody's fucked up, right? Just not everybody's fucked up publicly, right? When you go on social media, I guarantee I could pick any social media profile, literally any social media profile, assuming they're not a bot, a real person, and you could absolutely make them cry by picking and prodding and finding everything about it. Like, I get it. So yeah, man. Day, how are you? She says, pretty responsible stuff to just platform people you have no idea about. It's just Travis says that's his job. That is exactly that is exactly what Travis's job is. So anyways, well, I know, like, all you look, here's the reality of it, right? Like, no matter how the interview goes on Thursday, no matter how it goes, whether he answers every question and everyone will be like, oh, that's reasonable, or I understand that, or he really owned up to that, or whatever, right? No matter how much I press, unless Phil leaves crying and rage quits, there are people who be like, you threw softballs the entire time. It's like, dude, come on. I said this before. I'm a fair interviewer to me. I'm a fair interviewer to the person I'm interviewing. I'm a fair interviewer to the audience that's watching. That's been way since the start. So Eric says, will we ever do an interview with Brandon Jones from... And you guys are obsessed. It's crazy. Like you guys are this is your Super Bowl. That's the one thing that I've learned. Like, this is your Super Bowl. And you guys will be watching it like the Super Bowl, overanalyzing the quarterback passes, and they should have run the ball, and this should have been asked. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is your Super Bowl. I get it. I understand this is important to you guys. I get it. I am your beacon, your shining light. God. Oh my God. Pizza says, Jesus, talk about inflated sense of self-importance. No, you really aren't. Talk to my Twitter feed, dude. It's been full for 2 weeks. Steven says, a DSP hasn't been in an interview since 2019. That's why. Like I said, I will just do my best. I'm going to do my best. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do my best. So, KB says, whatever happens, it's okay. This was thrust upon you, and that doesn't seem fair. Right. Well, and then people are like, you asked for this. No, I didn't. I didn't ask for this. But I'm going to do it, and it's going to be fine, man. It'll be good. Borak says, be sure to ask him about Derek. Who's Derek? I haven't done my research. I know. Fan, I get it. Creepy shit, I get it. I get it. But am I doing an interview about Phil, or am I doing an interview about his fans? Are they one and the same? That's good. Guess you find out. Oh my goodness. Jay says, I don't know who this guy is. Well, that's the thing. The vast majority of the internet doesn't. So what he says, I watch for you in the Austin community. I could care less about DSP. The only reason I know about him is because Review-Tech USA can't stop talking about him. It's weird, man. And I'll talk about this on Thursday, but he is easily the most polarizing. And I'm not going to say it's like polarizing. It only goes one way with him. Like, everybody hates Phil. It's like that show, Everybody Hates Chris. Like, it's a surely somebody has made that the intro to Everybody Hates Chris. Surely somebody's made like a meme of like, everybody hates Phil. Oh my gosh, it's crazy, man. Liquid Carl. I like that there's this name for people who are like this just the detractor name. Detractor. Is it, like, just for record, is it spelled with a capital D? And do you guys have t-shirts? You guys should sell t-shirts so everybody knows. I'll even make the logo for you. Hold on, let's see. Like, this is what it should look like. Here we go. It should look like this. Here you go. There you go. I'm going to... there you go. You could go something like that. You could just like have a little DSP detractor on it. And you put it on your t-shirts. Oh my God. Okay, if you sell that, once again, 5%. Thanks. Little Warrior says, have a letter D and a picture of a tractor. There you go. Good. Carl says, us detractors have an annual meeting in the woods around campfires to renew our membership. Good, good, good. Anyways. So, like, all these things that you guys like I get the memes, I get the Italian food stuff, I get it. Like, I totally, like I said, I've done my research on this, you know. And there will be things that I, you know, that I bring up, and there'll be things that I don't bring up that I don't think are, you know, worth talking about. But, you know, Travis seen my list of questions, you know. Base Kick says, Craig, when did you get canceled? I've never been canceled. You can only be canceled if you care to be canceled. I work for myself. Who cares?